Alright, what's good everybody? Welcome in. I'm going to be doing some live shipping. We got just eBay orders today. 9 total orders going out the door. It's a pretty decent day. No Poshmark, no Mercari, just eBay yesterday. So I'll wait for everybody hop in and go ahead and get started. If you're watching this on replay, let me know how your sales were yesterday. What did you sell? What was your best sale? All that good stuff. And we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to make this quick. It's probably going to be like a 15-minute shipping live because we got places to go today. What's up, Lily? What's up, Katie? It's going good. How are you guys doing today? How's everybody in the chat? 6 sales. Nice. Let's go. 6 sales is better than no sales. Yeah, no Poshmark, no Mercari yesterday. It was like dead yesterday. I didn't even think I got any offers. No, I got one offer on Poshmark yesterday. That was it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. I'll give it like another 10 seconds and I'll go ahead and get started because we got to go pick up the car today. So we got to get done quick because I got to be there in like an hour. You ever choose a different shipping method than the one the customer chooses? Very rarely. The only time I do is I upgrade from Ground Advantage to Priority sometimes if it's cheaper. So eBay's been kind of dead for me. Mine's been okay. Mine's been rocking and rolling. Picked up Ray-Bans for $2 and sold for $64. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be pretty quick today. Like I said, we got places to go. First up is a FootJoy. This is just picked this up last week. It's a FootJoy windbreaker, short sleeve windbreaker. Picked it up for $16.05. This one sold for $32 plus shipping. So all buyer was all in for $44. I paid at $16.05, so I did pay up a little bit, but I didn't mind because I knew how fast this would sell, and it sold within less than a week of being listed. Back and very sick. That's not good. Hopefully you feel better. Does Madewell jeans sell for you? Men's do better than women's for me. I don't really pick up too many women's Madewell jeans. They just don't move. They kind of sit. So no women's Madewells. That one's going to ship for 9 ounces. Throw it on the scale and ship her out. 9 ounces. Boom. Buyer paid $8.70 for shipping. I'm going to pay $5.32. Project Rock is a bolo sold within an hour. Yes, we've sold Project Rock both on eBay and also on Whatnot. I do bring Project Rock every now and then. You are now. That's why you're back. Good. Good, good. You do with all the inventory that sits for more than 6 months. I keep it listed. Keep it listed. When you're selling clothing, clothing doesn't take up much space. Look how much that takes up. So if I put this in a bin, I can stick about 50 items in one bin. It really doesn't take up much space. Obviously, if you sell hard goods and they're bigger hard goods, they're going to take up a lot of space, so you need to be able to move those quick. But with clothing, it doesn't really matter too much. Did you make your house? No, it's 130 days, guys. So we started in January. January, it'll end around April. April should be about when it ends. Actually, it should end around May is when the payoff date is. So we still got plenty of time for that house payoff. Next up, Masters Collection. Picked this up for only $5.34, and this one sold for $24.99 plus shipping. I could have got more, but there was a small hole in it. I still listed it, and it's still sold. List all your Master stuff now because they are selling like hotcakes. List that Master stuff. Waiting for the Autoposher email. Yes, Autoposher should be emailing everybody today with the terms and how to sign up, how much it's going to cost, all that good stuff. So Autoposher will be out today. So if you're interested, don't sign up yet. You shouldn't sign up for the next couple days because right now it's only for people that are currently signed up. So obviously I'm not going to push Autoposher for like the next week because now it's just the new people that are signing up, that are new people that came on that had already signed up. You guys get first access to it. You get first payment for it, all that good stuff. So all that should be out today. She's going to send the email and how to pay for the new service. Not having success. Having success what? Selling? Selling, listing. What's up, Gina? Let me know what you're not having success with. Boom. By the way, wherever you're watching, make sure you're tapping that screen, hitting that like button, all that good stuff while you're hanging out watching me ship. Selling, how much do you have listed, Gina? Let's start there. How much you got listed? Next up, we got a Robert Graham shirt. Picked this up then a bulk buy for $8. It sold for $25 plus shipping. Selling, posting. Okay, so you have to post to sell. So if you're not having success posting, you're not going to have success selling. And the reason I asked how much, only 25. So Yes, if you only have 25 items, and that's why I asked that question because I knew it was probably a low number. If you only have 25 items listed, you shouldn't expect to have super good success selling your items. If you only have 25 items, if you're expecting all 25 of those items to sell, then it's just impossible. That would be like me expecting all 2,000 of my items to sell tomorrow. It just doesn't happen. If you have 25 items, you should expect at least 1 or 2 of those items to sell every single month. So if you're having one sale every 15 days, then you're doing okay. If you're picking up thrifted items. So you have to get more listings up. If you walk into a store, if you walked into a mall and you walked into a store in the mall and they only had 25 items on the entire shelves in the entire store, what are the chances that those 25 items are 25 items that you want to buy? It's going to be slim to none. You have minimal choices in your store, therefore you shouldn't expect a ton of sales. Unless you're selling items that have really good sell-through rates that always sell super fast, like replenishables and stuff like that, then you would have a little bit more success. But most likely you're picking up thrifted items like me. With 25, you shouldn't expect to sell all 25 every day. Athleta. This is a women's size extra small Athleta pair of leggings. Pick these up for $4.27, and these sold for $17.99 plus ship. I have about 85 as of right now. Also not doing well anymore, but haven't posting well. Again, 85 is low. If you expect to sell like 1 per day when you only have 85 items, that's just way too low. I started seeing consistent sales when I had 500 listings in my store, way back in the day. Now with the knowledge I have now, it'd probably be lower than that. So when you're first starting out, you're going to be picking up bad buys, and that's why that number is 500. But like I said, if you only have 85 items in your store, you shouldn't really expect to sell all 85 within a week. That's just impossible. Not doing well either. 397 is still low. 397 is still low. And again, when you're first starting, you're picking up a lot of bad buys. You're not looking at sell-through rates. You're just picking up items. When you do your research on eBay, you're probably looking and seeing that one sold for 35, so that's going to sell for 35. And you're not realizing that that one sold for 35, but there's 100 listed, so the chances of you selling it for 35 are like slim to none. And you'll start learning that as you go on. You get a 5-second recap on what the new thing is on Autoposture is. It's a cross lister. Autoposture came out with a cross lister. It came out today. For people that are already signed up. So if you sign up today, you're not going to get access. It's for people that previously signed up for today. Before today, she's going to send you guys an email with all the information on how to get the access to it, how much it costs, all that good stuff. That's going to come out today. What's up, Sir Salmonella? Do you buy storage units? I don't buy storage units. No. Is it worth it? I've seen people buy like crazy storage units. Is it worth it? I don't know. I've never bought them before. I would say there's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of junk you're going to buy that you got to get rid of. But all in all, it's got to be worth it because there's people that build entire businesses around it. Next up, AG jeans. These are women's. I paid $10.68 and these sold for $25. I believe these were listed forever and they finally sold. So I took a best offer at $25 just to get these to move. So I'll average 1% to 2% daily of my 140 items in the store. Is that normal? Yes, that is normal. 1% is pretty normal. I think that's like the go-to number is 1%. So yes, you're selling about an item to item. You're about 3 items every 2 days is what you should be selling, Angie. Would be 1% of your store. So yes, one day you sell 1, the next day you sell 2. Or on average within the week you sell, X amount of items. Because obviously some days are slower than others. Typically my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are going to be slower than my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. How don't get to revise so people see what I have? I don't know what you mean by that, Bobby. All right, this one's going to ship out for $8.74. Easy shipping. Lots of easy shipping today. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. If someone buys something on Posh then decides they don't want it, I haven't printed the label shipped yet, can the order be canceled? They got a request to cancel that, Tracy. You could cancel it on your end if you want to. It doesn't really hurt you on Poshmark. Or you can just wait till the buyer requests to cancel. Oh, my nose is so runny. Next up, Polo Ralph Lauren, another item that I've had listed forever. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren sweater. Paid $8 for this. It sold for $13.49 plus shipping. I believe this has a small stain on it too, so I pretty much just made my money back. I saw the average 1%, 2%. Oh, I already read that. On 2 mother jeans, how much would you put it up for? Look at the style and the size on the mother jeans. Those really matter on how much you're going to list it for. I think the different styles sell for more, so we've always looked them up and seen what that style code is or the style name is. It's on the inside pocket, and then did some research. I always list my mother jeans high though, so if I see like a couple 60s and then a couple 80s that have sold, I'll list on that $80 range. Because they always sell really well for us. How much you pay for Travis Matthew polos? I don't pick up the blank polos anymore, and I don't pick up any polos with club embroidery. So that's 2 things that I apply to my pickup strategy with those. If I'm going to pick up with ones with bright patterns, that's the ones I'm looking for. Ones with bright patterns or like cool designs, and I'm only going to pay like $5 for those because Travis Matthew polos only sell between like $20 to $25 plus shipping. It's very hard to get one to sell for more than that. Next up, we got this one's already in a box. It was actually returned, and I'm just literally going to ship it back in the box that it was returned in. This is a vintage US Navy Peacoat. I've sold this thing 3 times, and this is the 3rd time I'm shipping it out because the other 2 times the person said it doesn't fit, even though I have all the measurements in it. It's one of those coats that don't have the size tag. So basically I just took the measurements and said refer to the measurements for your size. But the good thing about this is I have buyer pays shipping and buyer pays return shipping. So even though I've had it returned 3 times, it hasn't hurt me at all because they pay shipping and return shipping for items that don't fit. So I'm just going to take this and throw it on a scale and ship it out. Is Cricket a good brand? Yes. Cricket is a really good brand. I love picking up Cricket polos. All right, this is going to ship for $22.42. Buyer paid $23.10 on this one. So I didn't even have to take this out. I just shove it back in there and ship it back out. What's up, Thrifty Goose? How do you get them to pay return shipping? It's a setting on your listing. So you can set it on all your listings. Buyer pays shipping and buyer pays return shipping. How important is the color to you within items passed on? Isn't it main shirts because they were red? I would pick those up. If they were priced good, I would pick them up. I don't really have a color that I pass on. There's certain colors solid colors that sell a little bit better, like solid black and solid white dress shirts will sell better than like a red dress shirt because people wear those, more formal wear. But yeah, I wouldn't pass on something just because it's red. Good morning, Priscilla. Do I not ship items out and let it cancel? Yeah, I wouldn't ship that item out. I would either, if they want to cancel, Tracy, I would just cancel on your end to make it super easy. That's what I would do with that one. eBay penalized me for people returning too many items, and now I can't list more than 250 items for that. I don't know. Most likely 831, it was because they returned too many items for item not as described, not for just a regular return. If it's the buyer returning something because they just didn't like it or it didn't fit, then you don't get penalized for that. But if they return something and say item not as described, that's probably why you got penalized. That's what I would assume, because I've never got penalized on returns. eBay actually wants you to allow returns. They want customers to have that experience where they can return something if they don't like it. All right. Next up, we got some trains that sold. So let me see which one this is. All right, this is that one. Some trains that sold. This first one sold for $17.99. The second one sold for $16.99 plus shipping. These are both going to different people, so I have to wrap these up separately. On returns, because eBay rewards you offering returns to buyers. There you go. Yes, I always allow returns on all of my items. There are some items that buyer pays return shipping, such as those big heavy coats. It just makes sense to have the buyer pay return shipping on those. But everything else, I pretty much allow free shipping, free returns. Or not free shipping, just free returns. So I do charge shipping on pretty much everything now. 100%. All right. I just wrapped that up in bubble wrap, and all I'm going to do is seal her up and ship her out. Just like that. Wrap the side over, and it's good to go. Better have buyer pay return shipping than to not accept returns. Yes, I would always have returns accepted. On lighter items, I would just have buyer pays or you pay return shipping. That's my suggestion. If you want to do that, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. but it's so cheap to just allow that return that you might as well just do you pay return shipping. The chances of you getting a return is slim to none, and you have to also take into account that eBay gives you discounted rates if you do free shipping and free returns. So I would do that. If you do the math, it works out better to just get free shipping or free returns on those lighter items. What's up, Amy? Why do you not also list on Mercari? I do list on Mercari. I started listing again when the Autoposher beta cross lister came out to test it out. Since I hadn't been listing to Mercari, that's what I used it for. I used it to cross list all my items again to Mercari. So just to test it, because everything else was already listed to the other two platforms, so I only had one choice to test it out. So yeah, everything's listed on Mercari now. Mercari sales are actually up because I started cross listing again. Let me see. January I only had 14 sales on Mercari. February I only had 8. That's when I wasn't like cross listing anything to Mercari. January I still was, and then this month I already have 14 sales. So this month already matched January, and we're only 14 days into March. So basically I've had a sale per day on Mercari. Last sale again is another train. This one's $16.19 I think is what I sold it for. Yeah, plus shipping. I paid $3.25 each for these trains, by the way. So I've been selling these really consistently. They're not huge money makers, but they're consistent money makers. How do you pick up shoes? Looks like I have a lot of. So shoes, you should ask Ethan about shoes. I don't pick up too many shoes. Typically when I'm out there sourcing, I really don't pick up shoes because Ethan comes in after me and picks up a bunch, and I let him have the shoe section. So shoes, if you're talking about new in box shoes, those come from retail stores and online sourcing. But pre-owned shoes, those are thrift stores, and I don't really pick up pre-owned shoes. I sell on eBay. Should I also sell on Mercari if I do have to post every single item? If you have to post every single item yourself, if you don't have too much listed, it's always good to stretch yourself out to more platforms. Always good. So I would say yes, cross list. How long do you let things sit before they sell? Depends on the item. Some items sell super fast. Like these trains, both of these trains sold within less than a week of me listing. Some items sit. There's other trains that have been sitting for a few months, so it just depends on the item. Customer asked me to cancel his order. Is there a way to do that? Yes, on eBay you can do buyer asked to cancel. Just go to cancel order and buyer asked to cancel, and then it doesn't penalize you. Why do you choose buyer pays for shipping? I used to do free shipping on everything, and then I watched my buddy Surfs Up Finds, and he charges shipping on everything. And I changed my method to charge shipping on everything on some of my items, and they actually started selling faster, and I got more money out of them. So then I just decided to do buyer pay shipping on all my items. Can you cross list already post items eBay Posh easily? Yes, I use. Right now I'm still using List Perfectly primarily. I'm testing Autoposher, so I haven't committed fully to pushing Autoposher, but you can use either of those services, and you download your listings and then you cross list them. So no matter where it's posted, you can cross list. Yeah, Ethan is around. He's not into the social media side. He'll be back. Trust me, he'll be back. But right now he's more focused on his podcast and growing his business, which is what he should be doing. Are you allowed to return on all items on eBay? Do you allow returns on all items on eBay? The only ones I don't accept returns on brand new in box shoes. That's it. Late to the game hearing rumors about cross-list on Autoposher. Yes, if you have the service right now, you have access to it. If you go and sign up after today, you are not going to have service on it until the public launch. This is a private launch, so if you already had access and you already purchased your subscription, you can get Autoposher. If you're buying it today and you expect to get it, it's not going to happen. She's only giving it to the people that signed up as of yesterday all the way through. So you're going to have to wait till, I think the public launch is somewhere around the 20th to the 30th, somewhere between those two dates. You're going to have to wait till those 2 dates. So just hold off. Let everybody test it. Let everybody see all the hiccups with it. Get them all fixed. And then when it gets launched, I'll let you guys know. But if you already have the service, you already have Autoposher, you're going to get an email today. The email is going to state the instructions you need to do to get the cross lister. You are going to have to pay the increased rates to get the cross lister. You don't just get it for free. So if you already have the service and you maybe want to wait even longer, you don't have to buy it today. You can still wait. But I would wait if I were you guys. Well, I wouldn't wait. If you have it and you want to test it, go ahead and test it. But just understand you do have to pay that rate. You don't get it for free. Once you start cross-lister, spending a lot of time posting in September on separate sites, I would say once you get about 100 listings, you should start cross-listing, because then you have 100. You'd have 300 listings if you posted to Poshmark and Mercari all together. You got more chances to make a sale. Anything below that, you should be able to do that all yourself. Does that already have normal auto posture? Those who already have the normal auto posture will get an email today with instructions on how to get the cross lister. That's how it's going to work. So, having issues with List Perfectly lately, what issues are you having? I haven't ran across anything on LP yet, and I've been cross listing just fine. Does it share for you on Posh? Yes, it shares on Posh. It delist and relist automatically for you, and now it's a cross lister. So you got those three things going for it. I think I got everybody's question. Is the price of the items the same on all platforms? Yes, I do keep the price of my items pretty much the same on all platforms. If you're using a poly mailer, do you enter dimensions and weight? Yes, you should enter dimensions and weight. Most of the time with clothing, mine's going to be 9 by 11 by 2, so I just use that as a default. Very new to this. I truly appreciate your authenticity and ability to answer questions respectfully, regardless of how basic they may be. Appreciate you. Yeah, it makes me sound smart, but trust me, I've answered the same questions so many times that I just have an automatic response to them. But I appreciate it. I know I'm going to get new people. I got new people constantly being dropped into my lives, and they're going to ask the same questions. Do you wash your clothing? Yes. I wash clothing with stains or bad smells. You know, that's the motto. I just answer everybody. So, yeah, you should get an email today at some point today. What's the call and the price? The price, I don't know 100% what the price is going to be. She's going to release the prices today in that email, so you guys should be able to get the email with the prices. So tomorrow I'll have a better idea. I don't want to say what the price is because she kind of went over what the prices may be with me, but I don't know for sure. She hasn't really told me exactly what the prices are going to be. So once I get the email myself, I'll be able to tell you guys more about it tomorrow. But as of right now, she hasn't sent the email out, so I really don't want to put the prices out and then them be wrong. Where do you set up auto posture, computer or phone? You do it all on your all on the computer. It's a website. Where do you keep your inventory? You have everything is out in the garage. All my inventory is in bins. Everything is lettered and numbered. So as soon as I make a sale, it's super easy to go grab. It's called Auto Posture. Yes, autoposture.com. Again, you sign up today, you're not going to get the cross lister. So just keep that in mind. You will just get the delist, relist, and the share bot. You do not get the cross lister. I do have a link in my bio. If you sign up through the link, you do get a percentage off. I think it's $5 off your first month. So feel free if you want to go test it out, just the delist, relist. But as of today, you will not get the cross lister if you sign up. So just understand that. Don't be mad at me when you sign up and you're like, wait, where's the cross lister? It only was for people that signed up yesterday or before that. Anybody who signed up yesterday or before that will get access. Everybody who signs up today will not get access to that. So wait till next week. Yes, I would wait till next week when everybody's tested it out, everybody's made their videos about it, yada yada. That's when I would test it out, or that's when I go get it. If you get that Navy P code back, again, contact me before you list it. Got you. Yep, I will. Hopefully it doesn't come back. It sold for good money. It sold for like $36 or $65. I don't think I told you guys what it sold for. Do you need a Dymo printer to start? No, a regular printer is perfectly fine. You do not need a Dymo. You can use a regular printer until your business will pay for a thermal printer. That's what I would suggest. All right, everybody, I'm going to hop off because I might be late if I don't leave like within the next 4 minutes because we're going to pick up a Tesla today. So I am going to leave. I'll be probably on early tomorrow morning shipping out orders because we're going sourcing again tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. No lives or anything tonight, no whatnots. So don't worry about that. So I'll be on tomorrow morning shipping out orders. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you tomorrow.